Güero. 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 Wake up, fucker.
Fuck. What? Do you know what time it is?
It's the witching hour. Oh!
This is about El Marijuano. I really liked the shot with the pool reflection on the guys, by the way, before I forget to say that. I thought that was really neat with the pool reflection. My favorite line is, "Can't you just deal with the demons here?" Because I think a lot of people try to run away from things that just follow them around. So I thought that was a really key moment and a key statement. Well, question, but key line. Really nice music, and it was a nice peek into these guys' relationship and moment that they were having. I think Latin guys are normally portrayed as macho, and it was just really neat to see their sensitive side in this story and the love that they have for each other and the pain that the one guy's going through and how he opens up emotionally, and his friend or ex is helping him deal and really spending time with them. And it's just, I love how they jump in the pool and have their relive their moments from the past, and just really nice story. Really like the script and the journey we went on with this. So great job, everyone.
El Marijuano, a touching, dramatic story between Juan and Billy. We see Juan get into Billy's house in the middle of the night because he's probably, Billy's probably Juan's only friend, and then Juan obviously talks about all the issues and the problems he had in the past, how he, after his mom died, he just tried to find an escape between drugs and alcohol, and slowly lost everyone, his family, his friend, and only Billy left. And the two also confrontate themselves, not only on a friend as friends, but also as two people that are actually attracted by each other, although they never end up making the next step. It's a very tense situation. The great acting, the actor portraying Juan is very powerful. I can see his struggle, and he ends up being a very touching short. I really love the direction as well, and the cinematography too, how the movie is edited and presented is absolutely engaging, and it keeps you there from the first second until the very end. Great film, congratulations.
I wasn't expecting this to turn into a drama. It started out light-humored, fun, and then quickly went serious when you realize this guy's not just messing around about conspiracy theories, but that he's truly mentally ill and does hear voices in his head. Because at first I was thinking, if my boyfriend ever woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, he better hope the house is on fire, or somebody needs a ride to the hospital, or is dying. Because there's nothing else that would get me out of bed. He'd be in trouble for it. And this guy is a loyal friend that gets up, and it turns out to be a reason that shows that you don't ever know really why somebody's waking you up at 3 in the morning. It's a friend that's saying goodbye because he needs to run. A friend that loves him truly and sounds like he needs help that he's not getting, and can't, and hasn't been able to find out who he is and how to cope without his mother. We all need a friend like this, somebody who loves us but is willing to say goodbye if need be.
This was a fun little piece. Definitely let me feel like I was a fly on the wall, just experiencing their relationship. And it's a really interesting dynamic between the two. I thought it was played great by the both of them. They managed to, keep our attention and interest throughout when it's just the two of them talking. And yeah, it moves around a little bit, but it's essentially one long sequence, and it is played really well. I think that's in no short or small part thanks to really strong direction and great writing and editing. all those things come together and just make for a really enjoyable, strong film that really touches the heart, and is playful at the same time. So great work. I enjoyed it.
The reviews for El Marijuano, they have an amazing performance. You can feel their pain, and sadly, this is a very common reaction when facing loss, subduing oneself to addictions, to forget about whatever is causing the pain. In this case, losing his mom, mm, just to find numbness, some sort of invisibility. I loved how they touch as well on conspiracies and the aliens. It is an interesting dialogue, and I also loved how they touched on the importance of having someone to talk to, and who's someone you can really trust your real feelings and thoughts. This setting in the pool with this reflection while they are having this very serious conversation, I really liked it. I appreciated the effort to make this as serious as possible and still having this lightness with the friendship going on, and I just loved it, and it was a great job.
I thought this was such a good kind of nostalgic movie of like, obviously these people, like these guys have known each other their like whole lives, they grew up together, they have all these memories, and it just felt like such a good kind of transitionary movie of like obviously moving on to the next part of your life and having to try and deal with that and come to terms with the fact that you're not just kids anymore, you have responsibilities, you're, you know, other things are going on. Obviously there's some other stuff with going on there with like the aliens and the medication and everything else, but at the end of the day, like, that's still one of his oldest friends, probably his closest friend that he trusts the most, and that's who he wanted to spend like this like last night with. And I think that's beautiful that his friend was there for him, and you know, in on like a real way of like, he still like yelled at him, got in his face, and you know, reminded him of, you know, growing up and all of these other things, but was still there for him when he needed him. So I thought it was great, like a great kind of, like I said, like a transitionary movie.